let's just jump right into it. You started with us a few months ago, and just kind of outline kind of what your biggest challenges were, and then some of the steps. How did you change maybe the way you're thinking and your approach for that took you from where you were at to kind of and let them know what kind of success you've gotten, just to show them what's possible.
Yeah, a little backstory. My business partner and I have been together 24 years here in Los Angeles, and never had any significant staff of any size or any time frame. So it's really been the two of us running our own desks, and COVID really hammered our practice. So I became, by October, November, I was Gardener Greg, and getting very sad, very challenged with, Zoom clients were doing some searches, but things had pretty much stopped. And then I got an email, and the proverb is true: when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And that was your 3-day seminar. And for me, back to what Kathleen added earlier, after attending that, I was just going to put Francis on my board of directors because I needed a mindset shift and more positive thinking. And you guys brought that. So right out of the gate, for me, that was one of the biggest triggers. Limiting beliefs, empowered decisions, stacking the evidence, all that helped me a lot.
What were a couple like the limiting beliefs that you were living with for a while, and then what are a couple of the steps you took to kind of...
Limiting belief number one: outsourcing takes a lot of my time and a lot of money, so I better not do it. Back to, again, I'm taking notes on Francis. Perfection is a fear response, and you taught me that I must be bad at math to not use outsourced researchers. At the rate that you connected me with the companies that you guys had experience with, and that worked out great. So the limiting belief was outsourcing takes a lot of my time. The empowered decision really is outsourcing actually takes very little of my time and my money, and it lightens my load. And they already know the business. Simple emails set them in motion. And I go through that decision matrix. Again, thankfully, Francis is part of the program, but you are my favorite, Mike.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
And then talk about then your approach to marketing and the kind of the business results you got.
Yeah, metrics and planning. You guys pushed that. I thought I was an organized planning guy. You guys take that to an extra level and shifted my thinking from it's all about billing. And at January 1, we're all at zero. Okay, honey, I'm taking on a new year, and it's all about just the placement number. You showed me how first-time interviews, marketing presentations, recruiting presentations, those daily check marks really provide a lot more a daily lift, daily success. And it's not just about the billing number. Being, the Monday morning call of go through what's the weekly plan, what projects are in place, what are your goals. That really, especially LA time, 9 a.m. Thank you for not making it 8 a.m. That big start. And you guys start with wins, which especially, again, for me, you hit me at the right time. Coming out of COVID, most of it was just, looking, having to look harder for wins, but starting every call off with that good new practice. And yeah, that was, and then in the calls, kicking off to the small groups, 2 or 3 of me's, was half therapy, half group counseling, half team huddle in the locker room. Because then I really got to hear other me's, small firm owners, some running their own desks, who were embracing the same new things, trying new things, and finding success through that. And yeah, happy to report that, especially on your training on the getting $100,000 retainers and the attachment that you have, just walking all through that. Again, been doing this 24 years, but have had more retainers in the last 6 months. And as of this morning, we've billed more this year than we did all of last year.
Congratulations. That's fantastic.
Thank you. And you get an assist for that, for lots of the aspects of that, Mike. So, and fast start. You want me to comment on fast start as well?
Yeah, so Fast Start, I'll give them, we're going to talk about it a
Yep.
little bit more later, but basically it's a program. One of the things, like I said, when we brought on Francis, is we looked at, when we brought on clients, we started this last year, we said some clients are getting off to really fast starts, some clients are getting off to okay starts, and some clients stay stuck in their first couple months with us. And again, that's not our responsibility. You know, we teach and the client does. But again, what is it in us in a company that can increase the likelihood of rapid execution? I said, we can have them show up to a call every day for what, 15 minutes, a half an hour. And with kind of a game plan, wins, and some form of accountability. So I just wanted to give them that framework. And within that, what was your experience?
Number one, every day you're thinking, okay, tomorrow morning I'm on with, I think my group had 6 or 7 others. And yeah, it was pressure. I'm thinking, old dog, new tricks, bark, bark, get up and report in. And I really like that accountability. Mine, I started in January and my fast start month started in February. So I kind of had the lingo down. That helped, you know, what's an MP, what's an RP. And it was super helpful, and the accountability, feet to the fire, and 30 days practice something that can become a habit. That was a big plus, because I was a master at productively procrastinating. I would do that a lot. I do research and LinkedIn, Schminkton, and organizing without planning. And again, made it thus far, but really was held more accountable. And just like I said, great timing for me. And the group was encouraging. Everyone was, I found, authentic, and people obviously investing their resources and their time in this, as I was, really appreciated the openness from that. And yeah, it was helpful. Got to see a couple of those there in Boston. So yeah, loved
And
it.
so,
Got me on
yeah,
the
because
phone.
we put Fast Start in, it was basically accountability momentum. And you picked your own goals. We didn't tell you, we weren't your sales manager, Greg, and said you need to talk to 10 people a day. You said, here's how much I want to bill, right? And then we reverse engineered the number. So you had your number, your personal number, and you're competing like a golfer, right? We're competing against ourselves. That's your handicap. I want to bill 400,000 in the year. So that means I need to talk to this. I need to get this many job orders, many interviews, just like we talked about with Dion yesterday on the metric slides. It's a formula, then it's execution. And I just found, and I didn't anticipate what you said, Greg, is I didn't give it as much credence until I've heard you and others that have gone through it, is one, I looked at it as you're going to show up every day. And in the back of your mind, you kind of said it. I don't want to be the guy on the call that didn't hit his numbers, that didn't honor his commitment. Because that's when I've done those, that's always been my thought. But I discounted, like you said, the value of the small community that you were in, with that group. And the sharing, and the I'm not in this alone.
Yeah.
Like we're all kind of starting rough, right? That was, I hear that over and over again when people, like when they go to Boston for the first time and they'll say, you know what, my biggest takeaway, I'm not alone. Everyone's dysfunctional like I am, but there's hope, I'm the patron saint of dysfunctional productivity. If I'm always said, if I can pull something off, because I'm like you, unorganized, procrastinate if I just follow my DNA and how I feel, absolutely. Any other last minute things that you can help others by giving them some ideas of what they could do today or tomorrow when the training ends to boost their production or get closer to what they want?
Yeah, I think I'll comment on Boston actually, which really culminated in you guys help with both the big picture, which I wanted to keep, but I also like Recruiter University because you get down to the sophistication of training and the importance of each interaction with candidates and clients. So I like this program because it's not, like Francis said, just woo woo. Been to a lot of sales seminars and positive thinking, I like it that we have Francis, but I also like the excellence of execution in what we do. And that being a part of Boston, I found that up my game. I've been doing this a while and want to keep providing excellent service. The tendency can be to, been doing this a while and coasting. And this provided you've said it many times, getting more comfortable, always being a little uncomfortable.
And the more you do that, right? Like you
Yeah.
get to lean back on it. Like in March,
Yeah.
I wasn't comfortable with this. You know what? I did it. Look at the
Yeah.
result. And now I'm comfortable with it, right?
Yeah. Thank you. Mike, you got me on a video Zoom and a panel interview. Never, it is the second time I've done this. That's because of you being a little uncomfortable. And I appreciate that, really mean that. And being around others, the camaraderie, the connection. Yeah, oh, and the power of great questions. You have the whole team, Kathleen, it's always asking great questions, getting our candidates to talk, getting our clients to talk. And again, you can kind of get in the routine of, I know it, let's click through this, but opening more doors, providing more help. I love Francis. We're not bothering them. We're transforming lives. And to be able to do that and help others, great questions were awesome. But yeah, Mike, you're the guy. And I did like, especially at the mastermind, those moments, the Mike moments, I call them, where can I just share a little bit here? And
Permission to approach.
what's that?
Remember permission to approach? I would
Yes,
go up to-
permission to ask, asking great questions. But yeah, for those that are considering a program like this, you'll find Mike is just exceptionally gifted. And I found those when you're extemporaneously, just in the moment, you are wired for excellence and humor. You're very direct. You don't pull any punches, which I appreciate, because this isn't my fun and friend group. This is my business group, and here to be as productive as possible. Greg, vacation when you're on vacation. Don't vacation at your desk. Another Mike statement. And yeah, man of integrity, glad to be on the team. You want me to work less and make more. And you've helped me with tools to do
without
that.
diminishing the value you provide to your clients.
Without diminishing the value I provide to my clients.
That's the third part, because you can always ask yourself, all of you ask yourselves this question. And I was taught this question by a mentor named Kevin Nations. And he said to me, it was his way he lived that I adopted. He goes, I'm always looking at how can I make more money, work less time, and provide more value to my clients, and if you had a company, and my team members, because that takes lazy out of it. If I have to work 80 hours a week to provide value to my team and to my clients, but I can do it in 30 hours, it's better for my team and my clients if they get more value in less time. So that's actually a great way to finish up, Greg, because it's how do I provide more value in less time without diminishing or even say and increasing the value I provide to my clients and my employees. So thank you so much. I appreciate your candor, your honesty, and I didn't know that this would make you a little bit uncomfortable. It makes me feel even a little bit better that I pushed you a little bit, and you did great. You did great.
Thanks. And lastly, I've signed up for another year of Recruiter University because in part, I get an extra month if I pay it all in advance. So thank you. I'm on the team. Grateful for you, Mike, very much.
Thrilled to have you. I'm so proud of your accomplishment. I love hearing stuff like that.
Last shout out to my coach, Kathleen. Appreciate it from the blue mountain in the sky, looking down on Greg and encouraging him to do more with excellence. Thank you, Kathleen.
Thank you.